right, we're going to stay here in Orlando and talk to Mark. It looks like, Mark, you've got a Buick with some rough shifting, maybe. Tell me what's going on with it.
So I bought the car new at the 2002. I have 75,000 miles on it. Since the first oil changed, I switched over to the oil you recommend, and now I'm at 75,000 miles. And in the last couple of weeks, from a stop, if I hit the gas too hard, it shifts hard.
Okay. So it's shifting, but you're getting a hard shift, correct?
Only if I accelerate quickly. If I do a normal acceleration, it's as smooth as silk.
Okay. Well, you got 75,000 miles on a vehicle that's, 21 years old now. Let me ask you this. When's the last time you serviced the transmission?
Never.
Well, Mark, listen. Let's start. It doesn't sound like it's slipping or anything, and in your case, I think the best thing to do would be to drop the pan, replace the filter, and of course the fluid. Now let me tell you. See, when you get fluid that is that old in a transmission, that's like saying, would you drink a 21-year-old milkshake? That's probably pretty rank. I don't know whether I would or not. But in this case here, what happens is that transmission is electronically shifted, and there's always voltage going to these solenoids inside that transmission that are submerged in fluid. Now, when that fluid has been exposed to this to this voltage for this many years, there's a couple things that takes place. One of them is it starts building acid in the fluid itself. The second thing is the fluid starts to get thick, and if it's not, if it gets too thick, the transmission does not know that it's dealing with extremely thick fluid. All the electronic parameters as far as regulating fluid pressure has been based on fluid that was flowable, let's put it that way. What we're dealing with now with 21-year-old fluid, that fluid has gotten so thick that the electronic pressure sensor in the transmission cannot adapt for it quick enough. So just by simply going and dropping the pan, replacing the filter, and installing some new fresh fluid in it, it's going to thin the viscosity of that fluid way down, even the little bit that is still left in the system. And that'll probably take care of your problem. I would also recommend using the same transmission, the same manufacturer for the transmission fluid that you've had such good success out of the oil that you've been using in the engine. I would probably use the AMSOIL in the transmission itself. Go ahead and service it up with that. Take it and drive it around a little bit. And Mark, I have a real good feeling that that's probably going to take care of your issue. With no more miles on it, because you have literally no miles on that car whatsoever, considering the age of it. So, but that fluid has gotten way thick just by age. So let's get that thing serviced, and let's see where we'll go from there. And hopefully it's nothing. You ain't going to be dealing with anything major, which I don't expect. I appreciate your call, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much, Mark. If you want to hop on with Larry Perry, the Magic Mechanic, call 844-580.
Hi, folks. Larry Perry here. For automotive information, maybe you got automotive questions on cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. Maybe you're thinking about purchasing a used vehicle, and maybe you just want my opinion. Tune in to the Magic Mechanic radio show every Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. on wdbo.com. Also, tune in to our Magic Mechanic YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll all get together, maybe fix a few cars while we're at it.